Good morning, students. I am Uttarandash. Today I am going to discuss representing the rational numbers on a number line. Okay, so let us start. In your previous classes, you have learned about the integers and their properties and representing the integers on the number line, right? And we also know that the integers are also a rational number, right? Each and every integer is a rational number. So we can easily put that integers on a number line like this, right? In the middle we have to take the point 0. At the right side of the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. You can continue the numbers up to infinity, and here also -1, -2, -3, -4, like this up to infinity, right? Okay, these are the positive integers at the right side of the point 0, and these are the negative integers at the left side of the point 0. So now the question is how to represent the fractions on the number line. Okay, whenever we will consider the fractions, we have to think about at least two types of fractions. They are proper and improper. Right? We can convert the improper fraction into mixed fraction. So I am not writing that classification here, okay? Now we all know that a proper fraction is always, the value of a proper fraction is always less than 1, right? And the value of improper fraction, or you can convert into a mixed fraction, the value of this fraction is greater than 1, right? Example, let us take an example, 2/7, and mixed fractions like 4 full, 2/3, or improper fractions like 16/3, like this, right? Now we will see that how to represent the proper fraction and the negative of the same proper fraction can be represented on the number line. Okay, I have taken the proper fraction as 2/7, right? And the negative of this fraction is -2/7. We will see that how to represent 2/7 and -2/7 on the number line. And I have already said that the value of a proper fraction is always less than 1, or unit length. Okay, here on the number line, between every two successive integers, between -3, -4, or between 0, 1, between -2, -1, or between 3, 4, or 1 or 2, between every successive integers, the length is measured as 1 unit. This is a unit length. Okay, now the value of proper fraction is always less than 1. So on a number line, the value 2 by 7 will be in between 0 and 1, right? In between the integers 0 and 1, because 2 by 7 is less than 1, because it is a proper fraction, right? Now our first work is to draw a number line. Take a 0 here in the middle, and for putting this on the number line, we have to see what is the denominator here. This is 7, right? And the value is less than 1. So take the integer 1 in such a distance so that we can divide this length in equal 7 parts. Okay, if we will draw this number line very small like this, then dividing this distance between 0 and 1, the unit distance, that the smaller divisions will not be visible properly. Okay, so we have to draw the number line in such a way so that we can easily divide the part into equal 7 parts. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now point here, take 1 here. Okay, this is the unit length. I have drawn the number line in such a way so that it is easily visible, right? Now this fraction has 2 parts out of 7 parts, right? This is 2 out of 7 or 2/7, right? So I have to count two steps ahead. This is 1 and 2, right? So this is the required point on the number line. This is 2 by 7. Okay. Now I am going to put this minus 2 by 7 on the number line now. Similarly, at the negative side of the number line, at the left side of the 0, we have to mark 7 equal divisions like the right side. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be minus 1. Now, similarly, here is also 2 part out of 7 parts, right? So mark 1, 2. So this is the required point, minus 2 by 7 on the number line. Okay. This is the way how to put the proper fractions on the number line. And in these divisions, these points are 1 by 7, this is 3 by 7, this is 4 by 7, this is 5 by 7, this is 6 by 7, and this is actually 7 by 7, that is 1. Here also you can put minus 1 by 7, this is minus 2 by 7, minus 3 by 7, minus 4 by 7, minus 5 by 7, minus 6 by 7, and minus 7 by 7. Okay. In this part, I have taken 2 by 7. So I have divided the length between 0 and 1 in 7 equal parts. Suppose I have the proper fraction 3 by 5. Then on the number line, I have to divide the length between 0 and 1 into equal 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because in the denominator I have 5. So break the length between 0 and 1 in equal 5 divisions. Then how many parts are there out of 5? 3 parts are there out of 5. So this is 3/5. So mark 1, 2, 3. This is the required point, 3 by 5. Similarly, you can do this for minus 3 by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is minus 1 and 3 parts. So 1, 2 and 3. This is minus 3 by 5. Okay. Now let's move to the improper fraction and the mixed fraction. For improper fractions, the value of every improper fraction is always greater than 1. Okay. Value of improper fraction is always greater than 1. Suppose 16 by 3. 16 by 3 is always greater than 1. Divide 16. This is 3 5 is 15. 1. So this is 5 full 1 by 3, right? This means 5 plus 1 by 3. Now, after breaking this 16 by 3 in this form, after breaking this improper fraction into the mixed fraction, we can easily put the number on the number line. And in the same way, the negative of the improper fraction, that is minus 16 by 3, that is equals to minus 5 full 1 by 3, or we can write this as 5 full 1 by 3, that can be represented on the number line. For this, we have to mark 5 units from the point 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this number, 5 full 1 by 3, this means this number lies between 5 and 6, right? What is the next integer after 5? That is 6, right? So this number lies between 5 and 6. So we have to divide the unit length between the number 5 and 6 into 3 equal parts. Why? Because here the proper fraction part is 1 by 3. The denominator here is 3, right? Let us draw the number line now. Take the point 0 at the middle. Now our first work is, see the number properly. This is 5 and then 1/3, right? Now this is the part which is actually a proper fraction, right? And before that we have a complete number, a complete integer 5. So at first we will put the number 5 on the number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as I said, the number 5 full 1 by 3 is 5 plus 1 by 3. So the number lies between 5 and 6, right? This is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now we have to divide the unit length between 5 and 6 into 3 equal parts. Why? The proper fraction part is 1 by 3 and the denominator here is 3. Divide the unit length in equal 3 parts, right? At first we have taken the 5, just 5 here on the number line. Then we have to take more 1 by 3 because this is 5 plus 1 by 3. So this is the first part among these 3 equal parts. This is 1 by 3, right? So this is 5 full 1 by 3. This is the required point. Suppose we are asked to find out 5 full 2 by 3. then this is the point 5 full 2 by 3, because this is 5, this length is 5, and this is 1 by 3, and this is 2 by 3, and this is 5 full 3 by 3, that is 1 full 3 by 3 means 5, that is 5 plus 1, 6. This is the point 6, and this is 5 full 2 by 3 and 5 full 1 by 3. Okay. Now let us see how to plot this minus 5 full 1 by 3 on the number line. In the same way, mark the numbers here on the number line at the negative side, at the left side of the 0. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, and minus 6. Again the number is 5, 5 and 1 by 3, right? This is the length 5, and then divide this length, unit length, between minus 5 and minus 6 into 3 equal parts, and mark 1 by 3, because the proper fraction part is here 1 by 3, the denominator is 3, so you have to divide this unit length into 3 equal parts, and this is the first part, so this is the required point, minus 5 full 1 by 3. Okay, so the length is, this is 5 full 1 by 3, and this is minus 5 full 1 by 3. Okay. Now, if we have to put 6 full 3 by 4 on the number line, let us see how to represent this on number line. Okay. Draw a number line. Take at the middle the point 0. Now this is 6 full 3 by 4, means 6 plus 3 by 4. At first we have to take 6 units at the right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the number is 6 plus 3 by 4. What is the next integer after 6? That is 7, right? So this number lies between 6 and 7. Lies between 6 and 7, right? So this is 6 plus 3 by 4. At first we have marked 6 units here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And this is 7. Okay. Now the proper fraction part is here 3 by 4, right? So divide the unit length between 6 and 7 into equal 4 parts. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I have to take 3 out of the 4 parts, right? Take 1, 2, 3. This is the required point. This is 6 full 3 by 4. Okay. In this way, you can put the improper fraction on the number line by converting that number into mixed fraction. Okay. Here, the improper fraction is converted into mixed fraction, and then I have plotted the number on the number line, right?